$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Running a business comes with pressure. Remote workforces, HR compliance, retaining top talent. You start to feel boxed in. Fortunately, there's Insperity. They put 30-plus years of HR service and technology to work, offering my employees competitive benefit options while lightening my HR load. Instead of obstacles, I'm surrounded by people empowered to be their best. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. Insperity, HR that makes a difference.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. I want to give a big thank you to all the Rockaholics that helped make Kicks for Kids a Day a huge, huge success. We were hoping to raise $15,000 when we started Kicks for Kids to donate to Mary's Place so kids could get new shoes. We were thinking $15,000. That would be great. Well, thanks to the men's room and thanks to the Washington State Council of Firefighters who donated a big chunk of $5,000, man, we raised $22,000, and a lion's share of that were pies to the face thanks to the men's room.
That was what they raised. No, we raised over $30,000 on Kicks for Kids Day.
Oh, all right, yeah, $36,000.
All total, over $36,000 for the entire time that we were getting the Rockaholics to step up and help out. It's incredible.
Double what we wanted.
Yeah, I mean, you think about how many people, they said they have a couple hundred kids that are there. I mean, there's a good chance that every kid's going to be getting taken care of there.
That's fantastic.
Which, thank you, Rockaholics, for pulling that off.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody, all the bitcholas out there for the men's room who really stepped up. That's fantastic.
Did you see what they were doing? They said for X amount of dollars raised, we will pie Thrill in the face.
Yeah.
And then they raised that amount. Okay, now for this amount raised, we'll pie Ted. And I put up on my Twitter page a little GIF of all of them getting pies to the face. It's pretty funny, especially Thrills, because, man, oh man, it looks like a crime scene behind him.
It surely does. It looks like President Clinton came and visited.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
It's probably why they did it in front of a window the next time around, because there's some white stains on our wall.
Yeah, there's still... Yeah.
But you know what? Worth it. If it meant that we could give $36,000 to Kicks for Kids,
we helped out the kids.
Yeah,
we surely did. And thank you all to you Rockaholics, because you're the ones that donated. You're fantastic. Do really appreciate that, man. It's fantastic.
Let's play B-Mix. It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. B-Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Mix. You're a loser. It is time to B-Mix. And it's time to bump it up for Monday.
What's that now? Pump it up for Monday. All right. Got good reason, too. Another hot swing.
Yeah. And it's the spooky season. Yeah. That's a reason to get all pumped up.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, yeah. BJ and Mix, Ghosts in the Morning.
Ooh. We're ghosts in your machine.
So spooky. Thank you. Let's get to our contestant. We've got Chris and Oli. Chris, are you there?
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Doing good. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Chris will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Chris, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
What vitamin does the sun's ultraviolet rays help the skin produce?
C, D, E.
D, yes. The first Red Robin restaurant was opened in what U.S. state?
California.
No.
you want to pass?
Washington.
Yes,
Massachusetts.
Washington. Who played Cher in the movie Clueless?
Oh. Pass.
The footwear company UGG was founded in what decade?
80s?
No.
70s.
Yes. Port-au-Prince is the capital of which Caribbean country?
Bahamas?
No.
Cuba?
No.
Pass.
How many pounds are in 3 U.S. tons?
6.
No.
6,000 pounds.
6,000, yes. What gas makes soda bubbly?
Carbonation.
No. All right. Well, 4 correct. I mean, carbonation is the process, but there's a specific gas that makes it carbonated.
It's the Revs gas.
No, I don't think that would be good
would
to
work.
make the soda bubbly. That would
All
be
right, fine.
kind of disgusting, actually.
I guess it'd have to be like yeah. I won't say anything because look who's back in the room.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
me.
Yeah, it's you,
Don't want to
Steve.
give him any clues.
That would be a really gross clue. Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
What vitamin does the sun's ultraviolet rays help the skin produce?
Oh, hold on. I got to take my vitamin off.
That's it.
Yes. The first Red Robin restaurant was opened in what U.S. state?
Washington.
Yes.
Yum.
Who played Cher in the movie Clueless?
Alicia Silverstone?
Yes. The footwear company UGG was founded in what decade?
Oh, 90s.
No.
The 2000s.
No.
80s?
No.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Port-au-Prince is the capital of which Caribbean country?
I don't know. Bahamas.
No.
Bermuda.
No.
Cancun.
No. How many pounds are in 3 U.S. tons?
Oh, crap. 6,000.
Yes. What gas makes soda bubbly?
Butane?
No.
Methane?
No.
Octane.
No. What's the most populated city in Italy?
Rome.
Yes. Between which two planets does the asteroid belt lie?
Earth and Venus.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steve, you win. 5-4.
Oh, Chris, so close.
I knew it.
Thanks.
Sorry, buddy. Though it could have been a better performance.
Oh, it could have
I should
been.
have a song.
Yep. I mean, both you and BJ are going down the methane route for soda, and that would be really disgusting.
Right about.
Yeah.
Would you like some root beer?
some fart beer?
Made special.
Carbonation?
No. Carbonation is the process, which actually, strange enough, is what Chris said as well.
Yeah, you two, you and Chris ought to get together for a
5-4.
special
Very.
off.
I don't know how to make it. I just drink it.
I can tell.
I don't know how to.
Carbonation is the process, so that might be part of the gas name.
Yeah, you got 2 gases that you can say carbon. Yeah, because I confuse them, but you either go dioxide or monoxide. You should have one of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monoxide.
No. That will
Dioxide.
kill you.
Nothing wrong with a little. Hey, look, it's a good drink.
Have you heard of carbon monoxide poisoning?
It will be
That's
the
a bad
drink.
thing.
It'll be the drink of your life.
Yeah.
That's if you smell it, not if you drink it.
Well, you know what? I've never drank it before, so you're technically correct at this point with my information.
Are you all of a sudden working for some sort of governmental medical agency where you just come out with a lot of silly things and hope it works?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Try this. Try
Wow.
that. Try carbon monoxide. That might fix
It'll
it.
cure COVID, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Wow. Port-au-Prince is the capital of which Caribbean country?
Is that Jamaica?
No.
Well then, I don't know.
Haiti.
Oh, Haiti. Yes, it's Haiti. I'm an idiot.
Sorry.
Yes, Haiti. Damn it.
Wow. Congrats, Steve. You won.
Good job, Stevie.
Thank you, sir.
That's it. That was the only one that we didn't get right, huh? I guess so.
Yeah, the other one who figured out was the UGG brand, and he did that in the 70s. He figured
okay.
out with his
Man,
forecast.
it took a while for that to take off, though. I feel like it was until like the late 2000s, maybe. Or
That's what I know about it, but I don't know anything about fashion.
If I remember correctly, I think it was kind of Pamela Anderson who really kind of made it popular, but then she felt bad because I think they use like sheepskin or whatever, and she's like vegan or something.
she went
Oh,
PETA.
yeah,
She was the PETA
So
person.
she
for a
felt
while.
bad.
Jeez, yeah, I don't even remember them in the last 10 years.
No, I just remember the Han Solo look for fall, which is just the vest and then the Uggs with the yoga pants, and that's all I remember.
But some of them aren't even Ugg boots. Those are just like knee-high brown boots.
No, I'm fine with that, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think ladies rocking the Han Solo look is a good look.
Yeah, I love it.
I just think
As long as they're not rocking the Chewbacca look.
there. Wow. There's a pretty cool video spreading of a YouTuber that finds out that Steve from Minecraft will be a new character in Super Smash Brothers on Nintendo Switch. Talk about the mashing together of two worlds, even really two generations.
I don't even understand what the hell you just said. Like, yeah, so what? Like,
well, Steve, like Minecraft is a game, and it's popular with guess what? Gen Zs and young millennials. Would you say the younger millennials and Gen Zs? And of course, Super Smash Brothers is popular with obviously older millennials, right, and maybe younger Gen Xs. So the idea that these worlds are colliding, I know what Minecraft is. I don't know who Steve is.
Steve is he's one of the characters. So they're little blocky guys, but he's the guy with the teal shirt and the blue jeans.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. So that's why I saw a bunch of people posting like stuff on Twitter, my buddy Max and some other people as well, and they were like posting a thing that said Steve with this guy, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
So the fact that you have
excited about this.
You have this iconic character from the world of Minecraft, which would be Steve, this iconic character from the world of Super Mario Brothers, which are Smash Brothers, which is Mario. And yeah, this one YouTuber is really digging it.
What the heck? Right, broke a wall? What? Oh, no! No, I have the creeper! It's not Steve! It's not frickin' Steve! If it's Steve, I'm dead! It's Steve! What? I can't believe it! But everybody said Steve as a joke! As a joke! Steve! What? Oh, no! Everybody said Steve as a joke, man! I can't believe it, man!
This is a little excessive.
I respect that guy's passion for this game.
That's actually audio of me every morning when Steve walks in the studio. It's Steve! DJ says he's such an idiot, but Steve!
Right.
That's what it is.
And I turn around like, it's too early for this crap, Danny.
Yeah. Do you remember ever getting that excited about anything? When you were younger, I mean, when
I got the Chipmunks tour bus for Christmas, I was
that excited.
I was really pumped.
Well, I should say at the age of this guy, I mean, you've got to be 20s. I think the dude's in his 20s, right?
I'm trying to think of though, like when I was a kid, even a teen, like if they mashed the worlds of a video game, how insane would that be? You know what I mean?
I mean, I got a smile on my face for seeing Patrick Stewart and Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker and Jean-Luc Picard in the Uber commercial.
Right.
That was really fun because that's Star Wars and Star Trek coming together, which has not been done, and people are hoped for years that maybe we'd see a crossover. In the comics, I don't know if it's been the comics, but anyway, it was really the first time. But I wasn't jumping up and down like that guy.
I'd probably lose it though if like Donkey Kong showed up in Pac-Man.
You would? Like that?
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, can anybody imagine themselves getting that excited, or do you think he was playing it up? Do you think he really was that excited?
It's YouTube, and so those YouTube personalities are, annoying at best.
That's a fact.
It's probably a little bit of both.
I think, I think he was excited, but also playing it up.
I mean, I did get excited when Steve Urkel showed up in Full House when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, those cross promoting.
Yeah,
but how old were you? Yeah, see, this guy's in his 20s. Yeah. See, when if you're 10, you jump up and down like that, definitely.
See, yeah. I'm thinking if you really love something, and that makes sense to me, because we all freaked out when we found out the Kraken was going to be named the Kraken.
Yeah, you know what? If they played that audio in other towns, they'd be like, look at these idiots.
Right.
Well, in this town, too.
Did we sound that bad? I mean, if we sounded that bad, then I've got to say, okay. I mean.
Oh, dude, we had like full-on brain aneurysm on the air.
Okay. Yeah, we screamed and yelled and did all sorts of stuff.
Literally jumping up and down.
And we're
call.
Adults, kind of, mostly.
Great
Good
point. Call. I would like to hear that audio and see if we were that bad. Vicky has a point, though. I do remember us being very excited.
We were screaming.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Really? We were?
Oh, yeah. I saw all of you guys just lose your minds. I was completely perfectly composed.
I think we even lost our minds when the Dragon's name was announced.
I know I did, because dragons are cool.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can't throw stones at that guy. I guess if he can do that, if we did that, then that makes sense.
So I was that hyped in the 80s when I beat Tyson in Punch-Out.
Whoa!
Oh, that is a good.
That's hard.
I never could beat Tyson.
Yeah, neither can I.
I can usually get Glass Joe. I was good for that.
Oh, really? You were the Glass Joe guy? I mean, yeah, Glass Joe is definitely
literally the first guy.
The first guy that all you have to do is walk into the ring and you win.
Who's the bull guy? That guy always got.
Ball Bull was tough.
Yeah,
Ball Bull was tough.
Yeah, that guy was a jerk.
It is time for
the Popinski. Is that him?
Yeah, well, which used to be Vodka Drukensky, but then that was on the arcade version.
Yeah, not safe for kids.
The console game had to be changed.
So you probably would have lost your mind if Vodka showed up in that game.
Oh yeah, if all of a sudden I got the special version for my Nintendo and Vodka get to come, that'd be cool. Vodka Drukensky. Boy, that couldn't be done today.
Oh, I'm sure it could. Everyone loves to drink.
Except he was a Russian guy. You know what I mean? That's the idea. I think maybe he's all right. Well, anyway, you kids, it is time for listeners on the loose. So if you're excited about something, you want to jump up and down, this is your opportunity. And some of you adults, too. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What do you want to talk about? Your calls, your texts, we got them at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Owning a business comes with pressure. There's a limit to what I can do and still keep employees engaged. Fortunately, there's Insperity. They put 30-plus years of HR experience to work to help me with hiring, training, HR administration, and compliance, while giving my employees competitive benefit options. And because I'm able to focus on other priorities, my employees can thrive and my business can grow. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. Insperity, HR that makes a difference.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. Brought to you by Spartan Plumbing. Listeners on the Loose. It's simple. You want to say something, call us and say it, but do follow Steve's rules.
It's a simple rule to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we'll have to let you go. We'll gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
And BJ, we're going to start off Listeners on the Loose with a very special guest because, you know, we've been partnering up with Mary's Place to raise money to get shoes on kids in need with Kicks for Kids. Well, we have from Mary's Place, Marty Hartman on the show.
Oh, hi, Marty.
Hello, everyone. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
To be on today.
You're not so bad yourself, kid. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is, wow. I have to tell you, and huge props go out to the Washington State Council of Firefighters because they made a giant donation for us.
Dennis Lawson and the crew, yeah.
And huge props to the men's room.
Love them.
Whoa, the men's room jumped on board this with us, and man, we raised a lot of money because of those two mentions right there.
You did. You blew our socks off. You are amazing. The Rockaholics just really outdid themselves this year, and we are so grateful.
So we were trying Marty, we were trying to raise...
Relief.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
I'll go ahead.
Right, go ahead.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We were trying to raise $15,000. We thought that was, if we could do that, that would be great. Figuring we'd help out a lot of kids. Well, we ended up doubling that at $36,000. So, Marty, what does that mean? Because it's a lot more than you and I thought was going to happen.
That is a lot more than what we thought, and that is shoes for hundreds of our kids in shelter. Everyone will get a pair of shoes. It is an amazing gift that all of you did here, from the men's room to the Council of Firefighters, to BJ and Migs champion us all the way, and Dave and Ryan and Taryn. What an incredible gift. You know, our kids are on some really difficult times, not only with this pandemic and having to socially isolate, but really having to live in shelter. You know, their families have, lost jobs, what meant loss of homes. Some of them have gone through some abusive relationships at home, and that has made them flee their homes. Others have medical diagnoses that really have put them in a really difficult position, and you have brought the relief and the help and the healing and the hope they were looking for. Yeah. What a boost of encouragement to have your own pair of shoes, something your parents can't get for you, but you did it. Rockaholics did it.
And Marty, sometimes we adults can be very, very cynical, but when kids are going through whatever toughness they go through, do you see it have a great effect when they realize, wait, other people that don't even know me made this all happen? I mean, at a young age, does that have a really cool effect for them?
Such a cool effect when others realize that they are not alone, right? When our kids realize that it's just a boost of confidence. It brings joy. And mostly it lets them know that they're not forgotten. They spend their life being bullied for not having an address or an income, for all of the things that they're experiencing. And yet you you and the Rockaholics stood up and said, we love you just the way you are. And on top of that, we're going to put shoes on your feet. And it is an amazing gift and a reminder every day that they're not alone.
Yeah, obviously we got the physical. And of course, the Rockaholics always step up for us. I mean, they're just an amazing group of people. We knew the physical was needed, that it's getting cold, it's getting wet. They're going to need shoes. And the mental health perspective, which we talk a lot about here, not at the station, but also our company's really big into that. Those are the ramifications that sometimes you forget. And if we get those positive mental health messages to children at a young age, especially kids that go through what they're going through, and you guys help out. I mean, that's another generation, the next generation that we are helping out big time from a mental health perspective.
You certainly are. When they are facing this isolation and depression just as a result of their homelessness, but as a result of the pandemic and everything else they're experiencing in their house, you have made a difference. Living in shelter is traumatic on its own, but having to deal with the rest of this is really too much for many of them to bear. And the depression sets in. The anxiety comes, the fear that they live in constantly of just trying to get any of their needs met. They worry about their parents. And so you gave them a boost. You let them know that there are people that love them, that care about them, and that no matter what they're going through, the Rockaholics will be there for them. That is the best gift ever.
Yeah, Marty, thank you so much because you guys execute it as well. Mary's Place is such a great organization. You really make things happen and in a timely fashion, which is so helpful.
Can I ask a very important question?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Marty, I was just wondering, what kind of dog do you have and what's his or hers name?
Sorry, that's my puppy I got in COVID.
Awesome.
So not quite the quiet puppy yet, but hey, it's a little doodle head. So adorable.
Oh, a little doodlehead dog.
That's what my parents used to call me.
That's right.
Yeah, they sure did. What do you mean used to?
Still do.
Yeah. What's doodle?
Right.
Is that the name Doodlehead, or is that the kind of dog? Or I don't know anything about dogs.
Rosie. It's Rosie.
Rosie the Doodlehead.
Adorable.
That's exactly
Rosie
what your
the
parents
Doodlehead.
called you, Steve.
Rosie the Doodlehead.
Wow, that's the coincidence.
Just triggering old memories, BJ. Thanks.
Sorry. Marty, thank you so much for all you folks do at Mary's Place. Please, and all the folks that work with you, please pass along our thanks. Because, look, we did what we did, which we're happy to help out. But we know you guys do so much to execute all of this so that the kids get what they need. And you guys you're a blessing in Seattle. We're so happy to be working with you.
Well, we feel incredibly blessed by you and our community that loves us. You make it all possible. These families have hope and light at the end of the darkness because you love them. So thank you for loving us all so immensely. We are better together, that is for sure. We are so grateful. And here we are, off to put shoes on our kids' feet that they will remember for a very long time to come.
Marty, thank you so much. Take care.
That's
and
awesome.
Also Rosie Doodlehead, take care too.
Rosie the Doodlehead.
Yeah. I do love the names we give our dogs.
Well, it's funny because I remember when we decided to do this, there was like that skepticism, like, oh man, it's going to be tough to ask people for money when times are tough for
That's what I thought myself, yeah.
With everything going on with the pandemic, people losing jobs, it's like, oh, is this going to be... Are we going to be able to help them the way that we'd like to help when we do embrace a charity? And it was like slow moving at first, and then it started to build up, and then we're like, well, let's just end it with a bang with Kicks for Kids Day, just hoping that maybe we could pump up the numbers just a little bit, and maybe get closer to that 15,000 goal that we had, which I didn't know if we'd even hit. And then we double it. And massive thanks to the men's room guys, man. They really, I listened to their show, and they really, like, not only, we had a fun, silly little challenge, but they made it a big focus of their show with the silly game of throwing pie in each other's face. I'm happy that there's some whipped cream left in the fridge so I can enjoy a squirt or two.
Oh, yeah. A little whippers here and there never hurt anybody.
Yeah, but man, holy crap, they came up huge.
Yeah, and this is what I love about this radio station. Ryan Castle and Taryn, they also helped out with all this.
Absolutely.
Sometimes other radio stations, when they have a lot of personalities like our station does, they all just stay to their own and they don't want to help out anybody. And the men's room really gave up the body, gave up their show to do a thing that was our thing. Mm-hmm. And this is what I love about this station. I love about those guys. Those guys are amazingly talented, amazingly successful, and they are willing to do something to help out folks. And this is just a great family. The Rock is just the Rockaholics, the people that work at the Rock, Dave Hair Club, all of them. Man, it's just this is what you accomplish when people just get along. You know, there's a nice little thing. We all just got along, and look what we did. We did a nice thing.
Work together for the kids, baby.
That's what it's about.
So I said, damn, you guys, would you warn me when you're going to be cutting onions around us? Awesome work and putting shoes on so many kids that are in need.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Rockaholics.
Yeah, good job, everybody. This is the way for you Mandalorian fans. All right, you pick the topic. You guide the show.
Way it is.
Yeah, okay. Not too bad there, baby. Baby Rosie, Doodlehead.
Doodlehead I am.
That's what it is. Well, we got more of listeners on the loose, 206-421-ROCK. You can text us at 77999. We got more of your calls, more of your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Amanda in Oak Harbor, you are on The Rock.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Amanda. Welcome to the show. What you got for us?
Well, I was hearing earlier you guys talking about the Seahawks' amazing record, and we have the Seattle Sounders doing the same.
Oh, yeah, Danny, tell us, is that true? Is Amanda right, Danny? The Sounders are undefeated?
Not undefeated.
No, not
they're kicking ass.
but they are just rocking it.
Yeah, well, they are. They are rocking it. That's a fact. And Danny, I feel bad that you're not really saying more about it, Danny. Maybe
it's been amazing. It's been an amazing season that we've been back. I'm glad that you're appreciating as much as I am, Amanda.
I don't know, Amanda. I think you're a bigger fan than Danny. I think really
that's
is what's
probably
going
true.
on.
Yeah. Why are you wearing that LA Galaxy jersey right now?
Wow.
Oh, that's a sin.
That's true.
Every morning, it's like LA Galaxy are the greatest team ever.
That's what
they could beat the Seahawks.
No, you know what? Honestly, I'll say that, Galaxy, ever since they lost Ibrahimovic, kind of boring to watch. I really like how much we beat LAFC. Like, that makes my heart expand, and I'm really, really happy about it.
Oh, same here. Hey, how excited are you that Roman's back, too?
He's not one of my favorites.
Oh, wow.
Would you rather he's been a bitch, whatever that guy said?
He's been a bitch is a great player. Yeah, he's fantastic. Whenever his Benovich comes over, I'm very excited.
And dude, if we're talking Seattle sports, we got to give a massive shout out to the Seattle Storm. They're doing pretty good too.
Oh, yeah, they're 1 win away.
Yeah.
One win away.
Can whoever runs the Seattle Storm start running the Mariners? Is that possible? Maybe then we could start getting some.
Actually, whoever runs Sue Bird's, basically her nutrition. Can we get that person? Sue Bird. She's been in the league for 40 years.
I'm pretty sure she's been in the league since day one. It feels that way.
And here she is again on her way to another championships. I think you're right, Steve. I feel like Sue Bird was an inaugural player for the Storm.
If not, she's close to being one of the OGs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you may have something there.
At the end of the day, I know some people they don't really talk much about the Storm. We're guilty of that as well. But you got to look at it as in the world of Seattle sports, she's like a Mount Rushmore type.
No doubt about it. Yeah, no doubt about it. And it's pretty amazing that here they are again about their I think it's a best of 3 series. No, I should say it's whoever gets 3 wins first.
Yeah, because she's got
best of 5.
Wins. Right.
Yeah, so barring a massive collapse, it looks like they're going to get back-to-back championships.
Good for them.
Yeah, and like you said, Sue Bird, very, very impressive career. No doubt about it. And, obviously, I got to be thinking Hall of Famer, right?
Oh, 100%.
I have to be thinking Hall of Famer.
Might as well just give her the damn ring now.
I would say so. And we should take all the kits away from Danny because he's not a real Sounders fan, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what we've determined. Hawks are amazing. Danny's not a Sounders fan. Sue Bird, amazing.
Well, he was just like, I'm wearing my LA Galaxy boxers right now just to kind of spite everybody.
Galaxy boxers?
Yeah. Thunderbrews.
Whatever.
Nice. Yeah. Somebody wanted to say, hey, I was leaving Lowe's yesterday, and who do I see across the street? The verified champ. Big question is, did you get yourself a delicious cookie?
Wait. You were
so at Lowe's in Puyallup across the street.
Because that's your thing.
76 station, which also has 76 or Shell. I can't remember.
Is it Jackson's? Or
it's got the Jackson's.
Yeah, usually a Shell stations,
Shell.
But usually
you're right. It's a Shell. I get those two confused. Those are my go-tos. Those two.
Not that I know anything about Jackson's and those cookies. I'm just Steve does.
The funny part is I was having a rough day, and I actually told my wife, I'm leaving the house right now because my anxiety's through the roof, and I'll go get us some coffee. and which I did because we were wanting to get some coffee. But I just needed. It wasn't like I was mad at her. I was just mad at the world, and so I just needed to leave for a second. And as I was going to get the coffee, I'm like, well, I'm at a half a tank on gas, which would probably fill up for the week, solely so that I could go into the store and get a cookie.
Yeah.
So yes, and they had the. It was like the gods wanted to reward me for my bad day. And they said, here is your cookie.
Now, I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on your bad day. Because, again, last week, we did a topic with Mickey. Mickey the Genius. Unbelievable, because you told me about your weekend, and part of the reason why we took Friday off was because you've got a big thing happening in your life, and so we did a topic that said, what is the most stressful thing in people's lives? Right. And they surveyed a lot of people, and you said being at a Target parking lot was the most stressful thing ever during holiday time, having to get a space.
Still is.
Yeah, it still is. And meanwhile, all I've ever heard from you whenever I said, hey, how's moving going since you bought a new house and you got to get in and get out of the old house?
Yeah, right.
And Steve is like, oh my God, I had to leave. I'm so stressed. And I keep asking, are you sure that the Target parking lot hasn't gone down to number 2 on your list of stress? You are so stubborn.
Yeah.
Because moving's the worst as opposed to, I might not find a space or I have to walk.
Well, also stressful is to walk into a Jackson's and they don't have my caramel cookie.
Is that number 3 on the list?
It's usually number 1, but recently they've been good with their stock. So it's off the list.
See, you are the king of denial, whereas I have heard nothing because you don't ever really complain about anything. And when I ask you how life is going, but this move, you just go, you know what, all bets are off. I'm not going to try to be the half full guy. This move is killing me.
At this point, I think I'd rather have Vicky kick me in the junk.
Vicky? Oh, really? Finally, your chance has come.
I can't reach. Can I punch up?
Oh, yeah, she can punch in the jump.
You can punch up. That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you a step stool.
And you played soccer. I'd rather the punch than the kick.
Oh, good call. Oh, yeah, Vicky's got, you do not want Vicky doing anything in that because she's got a good kick.
But, yeah, so I needed to leave the house and I got my cookie. So that's so funny that person spotted me because I solely went to that gas station just to get the cookie.
Wow, dude, you have to be careful what you do because I guess because you're this big wrestling star, you're iconic.
I'm the verified champ, the local celebrity.
So you can't be like buying stuff that maybe, it's a good thing you're not into buying weird stuff.
Right. Like if I came out with like a love toy or something.
Yeah.
They sell those at Jackson's.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, in the back.
Yeah, you don't want to be like Adams where, the people are looking at your pictures going, hey, look what's between his legs. You don't want to be like that.
Well, that was a joint. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you're a celebrity, you got to be careful where you go, and if your wife does monitor a lot of socials and sees that you're getting cookies you're not supposed to, I mean, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a solid point. Well, I got her the coffee, so who's complaining now? Right?
Oh, hey. Oh, wait, what?
Who's complaining now?
I got you your coffee.
You want to talk about a cookie problem? Who's got your coffee?
That's right.
Okay.
And if those didn't hear, the Jamal Adams story is one of the greatest stories of yesterday's Seahawks game, and he didn't even play in the game. He was live tweeting all day yesterday on Twitter, and it was awesome. It was so much fun to see a guy on the team be that excited for his teammates.
And and we've seen this, he sort of takes subtle shots at his former team, the Jets, who haven't been good forever. And for him to be on what people will say is arguably the best philosophy and the best cultured team in the NFL, and also one that is really doing well at this point.
And he's
been excited.
Just throughout the entire game, he's just like cheering on his teammates, going nuts when like Shaquille Griffin got the interception. He was losing it, of course, showing a lot of love for Russell Wilson. But at one point, he just took a picture of himself watching the game, and he's wearing nothing but like these short shorts, Seahawks green kind of windbreaker, and the team helmet, which is funny.
Yep.
And he's watching the game, and he had someone take the picture of it, but he quickly pulled the picture down because in between his legs on his coffee table was what looked like a joint.
Yeah.
And then he reposted it, and the joint was gone.
It's medicinal.
Or the alleged joint.
I'm going to say it's medicinal.
I do like his little wall statue things, like the little Nike bears. I don't even know what they're called.
Oh, wow.
But they're like these little Nike, like little statues. They look like Legos almost. Giant Legos.
And I thought they were like little Mickey Mouses, but they are. They're bears.
I feel like that.
They look like Kanye.
It was either Kanye or Gwen Stefani.
Oh, all right. I don't even see it now. I bet they're not cheap.
They are not. They are $485.
That's what I thought.
They're called Bear Bricks.
You mentioned two names. You mentioned Kanye and Gwen Stefani, and if they put anything out, it ain't going to be cheap.
Well, I don't know who's involved with this, but they're kind of fun looking. I mean, they're not $485 fun, but if I had the kind of money to draw out of it.
You got to get a knockoff. Can you see, what do they have in your favorite country of China for knockoffs? They're probably like $10, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
made out of paper.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that was fun. It's fun to see Jamal be so excited cheering from because he was really passionate on the sidelines that, when he got injured, and then to see him in front of his TV, you love that. It's just another testament, I think, to what a great organization Seattle is, because they just love playing here. And yeah, sure, our team is doing well, but I think he would be excited for his team no matter what, because there's just a good, it's a good group.
Well, you're showing a lot of love before the season even started.
Yeah.
I do love that there's some people on there that are like commenting on the picture, and they're like, oh, it looks like you skipped leg day. And I'm just like,
are you serious?
Like, it's just so funny. I would love to see the picture of that person that said that, because I guarantee you that he could probably out squat and, do any kind of leg workout far greater than anyone who's commenting on his picture of his legs.
Effing trolls, man.
Right?
Effing trolls.
I mean, I think his legs look nice.
Well, look at hey, I'm not going to bother either way, but if you want to say he's got nice legs, man, who knows where that leads. I hope you guys have a wonderful joint together.
Well, joint, it's not between his legs anymore. In the picture.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I do like that Bruce Irvin posted calling him a fool for posting that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Just trolling his own buddy.
Yeah.
And then Blitz posted a picture of him doing the exact same pose.
Yeah. And
no joint.
No joint. No. For Blitz, as far as we know. Well, here's a good question for you. What do Ryan Castle and Shia LaBeouf have in common? Well, you're going to find out at 9:49 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and Shia LaBeouf have in common?
I have also had a pretend relationship with Megan Fox.
Oh. How'd that go?
Great for me.
One texter says both would like a cigarette.
I was asking for a cigarette. You said no. I said word.
Oh, that's what he said.
Another texter says both are from it.
I'm from it, you dummy.
Yeah, Ryan Castle says that a lot.
And both like to do it.
Just
That's
do
right.
it.
That's it.
Make your dreams come true. Just do it.
Yeah, it's gonna shock a lot of you, but
yes, you can. Just do it.
Yeah,
I can't.
That's the problem.
I don't want to.
Shia, there's some things you shouldn't just do, like try to steal a guy's hat, because now you're in trouble for that. Yeah, over the summer, he got into a fight with a guy in L.A., which, of course, we're doing the COVID thing, right? What are you doing even getting near enough to somebody getting into a fight with him? And he took his hat and left with it. So, of course, they're like, all right.
What kind of hat was it?
It's a really good question. The story doesn't tell me. I'm looking.
It was a fedora. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I hope when he took
Los Angeles.
He steals it from the guy and just goes,
I'm from it, you dummy.
Not only that, they say he started the fight. So Shia starts the fight, then steals this dude's hat. Of course, now he's up for petty theft. Good judge. Yeah. Ryan Castle, he's just up for making you happy. That's why he's got a 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
It's the old people that don't like stuff, and he's a younger dude, and it just goes to show you, like, man, I love that young people love what I loved when I was young, that they made it so that it's good for them.
For instance, Star Trek Discovery Season 1 is available on demand for free. So I dare try it to see if I'm an idiot.
Yeah. But you don't like that stuff anyway. I don't know how
you said that if you don't like it, you're an idiot. So I want to see if I'm an idiot.
Well, I could save you an hour.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. Can I leave things off of a bankruptcy, like my car?
You have to list all of your assets and creditors when you file bankruptcy. So you would have to tell the court and the trustee that you have the car or that you have a car loan. You could say that I want to keep my car and continue to make my payments on the car. But the court will need to know that you have a car and that you may have a payment on the car. So by leaving it off the bankruptcy, if you mean that you cannot disclose it to the court, the answer to that is no, you must disclose it. However, that does not mean that you'll lose those assets. You'll be able to keep things like a car and a house in almost all cases, but you must disclose them to the court. But you'll need to continue to make payments on a house or a car that you intend to keep.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.